Before we do get into the video, I just want to let you guys know that Time War is actually wiping this Saturday, the 29th. It's the #1 easy slash demo craft for Xbox and Windows 10. I will be playing and have a little bit of fun with you guys, so definitely check it out in the Discord. It'll be linked. The Discord will be linked in the description and the pinned comment. With that being said, let's get right into the video. Well, welcome to the channel. It's Gonna Gamer back with yet another video. Today's video, I'm bringing you guys 7 Ratholes over on Fjordur, so hopefully you guys do enjoy. I haven't done a video like this in a while, so I figured I'd bring you guys some of the new rat holes, some of the old, some of the stuff that maybe some people don't actually know about or that I found recently or I've seen recently. So starting off at #1, you're gonna need a magma or an exomech because this lava like instantly kills you, but it's over here at 90.7 and 78.1. Here it is on the map. Ignore all my markers, but it's down here. And yeah, it's right here at this lava. So you do die. So like if I get out of fly mode, you see how you can swim through here? Well, there is a certain spot to like a corner that if you get all the way over here with like a magma or an exomac, this spot is very broken because you drop down and then you don't take damage. So like over in this area, you don't take damage. You can even put a clip plot here if you want to. Just be wary that if you do go like too far out here, you will start taking damage and it's insta kill. So if you get you like a little turret wall up here or something, you'd be good. But like I said, you're gonna need a magma source, something that doesn't take damage to the lava like that. But it's a pretty good spot overall. If you get some heavies and things in there, especially for a solo player, I know getting an exomech and stuff's difficult, and a lot of servers have them banned. But if you are able to do that on your server, then this spot makes a really good spot for you guys. Let's move on to spot #2. Alright, coming in at spot #2. Spot #2 is in the lava cave over here, so you guys will have to go to the cave. It looks very weird. Let me see if I can get a weird different angle. It's kind of like a weird brightness and darkness in this cave. But it's over here at 87.5 and 87.4. So whenever you do come into the cave over there, you'll come back here. And there is let me see if I can find it. It's kind of like two spots over here. There's a couple little spots that you can actually still build in behind these crystals and stay hidden, but like back in here and stuff is a starter spot. But the main spot I've actually used a few times. A lot of people don't actually check these spots because I mean it's a cave. Usually people aren't built in the cave. People don't really look for rat holes or anything, but there is this spot that is pretty hidden. Where is it at? It should be like right here. How did I lose my own spot? Right up here, yeah. So you come here and right there you'll see the crystal hanging down. You look right to the right of it and you just come up in here. You can actually get a smithy, fabricator, and everything you need to start. I even had an industrial forge on a second layer right here that you can access if you build it right. You can look up and you can access it. So if you build this right, granted if it is found, it's like you really can't do anything to really defend it. You might be able to get a couple hanging heavies, put them on like low to not give away your spot, but it's mainly just one of the good starter rat holes that I have found. Let's move on to spot #3. Spot #3 is going to be over here in the same cave as spot #2. Spot #2 is over in that direction. But before you get to the actual circle part of this little ramp that comes through, like right after you pass the lava, and then you'll see this part hanging down. If you look up, you will see this little crystal right here, and then there's these purple crystals. I should have probably not put the teleporter there, but you guys get the point. The little crystals right there, big crystals there. If you go in between them, and you actually go up under this ledge right here, there is a pretty good spot you can actually get back in these crystals, and there's very hidden spots. You will need a cliff plat for this one, or you can actually snap a triangle foundations in some of the spots. So if you can build off the triangle foundations, then you should be good. The only issue is with the cliff plat, you got to make sure it's placed right so it's not hanging out. So you got to get a good angle, but you can get like different snaps in here. You just got to fiddle around with it. Clearly this isn't going to really work on official, but for unofficial, you can get some snaps. You just got to play around with it. But just to store a PT or anything to get off with some loot, it's a pretty good spot. I found quite a bit of my starters happening here as well. There's a lot of starters that I use a lot of the times that I don't show in my videos just because I don't always want to be like, all my stuff always found. But yeah, there's a decent amount of stuff back here. Up through here you can place all the way through. Like I said, it's one of those spots that you're not going to be able to defend too much. You're just going to be able to hide your loot, stay away for a little bit, like away from the bigger tribes if you are solo. But let's move on to the next spot. The next spot I have a lot of people actually asking me about. I've built in it in a previous series and a lot of people was asking me where it is. So it's here at 48.1, 36.2, but it's in this underwater bubble. So the underwater bubble is roughly 45, 34. You come down here and then you will see this right here. And when you come in, you have all this space to actually build in as well if you wanted to, but the main good starter spot, if you come further back towards these trees, you will be able to look like grapple up, or if you have a tech suit or whatever you have at the beginning, or even a PT, and right there you'll see a little bit of an entrance. So it's like right above the tip of this tree. You go up, and this rat hole is really good on Fjordur in my opinion. Usually I last like an entire wipe here if I actually put a base up in here. It's not much room. That's why I'm saying if you get tech and stuff, you can take over this water part down here. But if you get turrets far enough back, like tech turrets and heavies, like this spot's really good. You know, put your metal fence supports and all that here. You don't have really much room to breed, but I always put my crafting station back here. And then I have a little wall, put turrets all around the edges, far enough back so they don't get rocketed with like the splash damage. Um, you could put turrets off the edge and make it even more difficult. Put a cliff plats out here. Put a netting. I've seen that where they put cliff plats around. You put a netting underneath. And honestly, this spot, in my opinion, is one of the better ones. There is some of the older rat holes, but they're very common that are pretty good too. So I'm just trying to show some of the ones that aren't as common in my opinion. But here you go. There's the map. Let's move on to the next spot. Alright, the next spot is coming in at 47.8, 33.7. Here it is on the map. Let me see if I can gamma up anymore. There we go. Maybe you can see that a little better. So it's under the water. It's like a air pocket little area, but it's a very nice spot as well. So you'll see this like mushroom thing right here, these tall leaves when you come down. It's on like the side, and right in this corner I have the teleporter in here, so it looks a lot smaller than it is. It's still small, but it does have a decent amount of room. As soon as you get right here, you're able to walk, you're able to breathe. You can set up a actual decent wall back in here. Like it's just a little wall with a few heavies, whatnot to start off in. Get your forges and smithy and fab and all that going, and it's a pretty good spot. Be wary, don't put your turrets too close right here because they will just rocket them. But like I said, starter spot, it makes a pretty good rat hole. Let's move on to the next spot. All right, another one of my favorite spots to start out on, just to play around with. And honestly, it's a pretty good spot to just start out with and just mess about with. It's an interesting spot. It's here at 47.8, 33.8, and right here it is on the map, pretty close to the other spot. Um, so, oh, hello, hello, hello. No, nope, nope, nope. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff that spawns here. So once you come to these cords, it's not very far down. You'll see the land over there piece. You come out here, you come down, you'll see these mushrooms, all of this around. Don't go to the drop off area. It's like right on the edge. It's kind of complicated to find. So right there is the drop down spot. And if you come up, it's like almost to the top of the edge right there, if that makes sense. And it's over here in this corner. Why is everything trying to kill me? Boop. But yeah, you'll see this like little canyon right here. If you keep to the left of it, it goes underneath this. And then you can actually come down. And once you get so far, you can hop down. This is one of the bigger ones in my opinion. There's a little bit more space. You can breed some Pteranodons and things down here. Even Carbos I've bred down here. Stegos can fit, but they have to be like right here so they block your turrets. So what you want to do is put turrets all around here. Get some like fence supports and stuff going just so they can't drop things down, or if they do, they have to work for your base. I always have my crafting station right back here. Put your crafting station back here. Have a decent amount of little wall here, or just turrets all over the place through here. And then you can even get some turrets and things back here as well. Sometimes if I get to the point of tech in a spot, I'll put a tech gen right there and a tech gen over in the other corner. And then, you know, of course, just have turrets everywhere. Don't put them too close to this ledge because they will rocket down and blow your turrets. So if you put them far enough back, the splash damage don't hit them from like this far back. So with that being said, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. I know it's a little bit different one. I just want to give you guys a little bit update on some of the rat holes and stuff that I've been using on this new map. Well, newish map. I know it's been out for a while, but with that being said, like, subscribe, and I'm gonna get back to the other content, the fibercraft, the 10-time servers, and all that very soon. I'm editing it now. Should be a video out tomorrow. But with that being said, if you guys do want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comments below. I will get back on my rat hole roots for the people that did subscribe for that back in the day. But with that being said, like, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.